Time to crank up the difficulty dial and, how else does it go? Crank up the diarrhea dial. Shoot! I was gonna quote something from the Angry Video Game Nerd, and now I can't remember. But I do know that the ending is it's Bible games on CDI. Time to click on the shit switch and turn up the diarrhea dial. That's how it goes. Ah, dang it. Well, too late now. Either way, difficulty is going to go up massively during this race. As you can see, I'm barely leading the pack. Well, then again, I have been missing a couple of boosts here and there, and I haven't really been collecting any gold bananas, which can also contribute to that too. One other thing I haven't noted yet is that the hitbox for the ground boosters when flying the plane is rather inconsistent. It truly is a very inconsistent sort of mechanic. It's very well possible to hit it, but a lot of times you're not going to hit it. However, in the DS version, they've expanded the ground hitbox. They expanded the hitbox of the grounded boosters. So, that's nice. They made them bigger so it's easier to hit them. If you want to hit the boosters just a smidge bit more consistently, one little thing I will mention is to slow down enough and keep hugging the ground. Like literally, aim your control stick down and keep holding the ground as you're going over the booster, so that way you're able to run over it. Otherwise you won't be able to hit it. And even if you do that, that doesn't always work. Which is rather sad but true. Take that, Diddy. Banjo, you want some too? Ah, too late. Okay, what am I to talk about now? I honestly do not know. What have I been up to lately? Well, after completing all the summer assignments, I got a perfect score, hippity bloody ray. That's because all the answers were in the back of the book. And honestly, I don't even care. I'll take the victory in any way, shape, or form. Because all that really matters in the end is that I eventually earned my last certificate that I need to earn, and that is the HIT certificate. And unlike the A+ certification, or A+ certificate, is that this one lasts for an entire lifetime. And once again, this is coming from CompTIA. Reason why it lasts an entire lifetime? I'm not too sure. I have looked up the certificate itself on CompTIA's website, and my only guess as to why it lasts a lifetime as opposed to expiring after like 3 years or so is because of the fact that it is a specialty certification. So with the certificate, I would specialize with working with hospital type equipment. And that's what the HIT exam is all about. Working with hospital equipment and learning its terminology, and even some other things you would not expect to learn, including data. Like, where does the data go within the network of the hospital? And how is it transported? What do you have to work with as far as knowledge that you've already attained so far? Or at least, whoa, okay, go me. There is so much to comprehend and so much to take in, it's quite overwhelming. And if I took the test now, I can't say whether or not I would pass, because I haven't really done any sort of studying. The only thing I've done was read through the book and read through all the chapters that were necessary in order to even complete my assignments. That's basically all I've done. Thankfully, my book was a physical copy, and because of that, it came with a CD that gave me access to a practice exam, which I can take at any time. So if I'm feeling confident enough to practice taking the actual exam itself, then I can go for it at any time. And it'll be very helpful for telling me this is where I need to study up on and what I need to do before I take the actual test itself. And when am I going to take this test? At this point, it's a mystery. However, I was told by my teacher, who I emailed about the sort of question, and he said that he will schedule the exam after school starts, which is, if I have to guess, by the end of August, early September. Very early September, like within the first week. The reason I say this is because that's typically when school starts back up. I mean, last year it was the same sort of thing. Oh boy, lap 2, and everyone's still going in a straight line, hitting every booth, and I missed them all. Except for one. Which is nice. Okay, what to talk about now? That is still something I need to think about. I should have came up with a list to begin with, but I chose not to make a list. Why? Well, like I stated earlier, I think it was a couple of videos ago now. I honestly don't know at this point. Either way, this is all being done in one shot, one sitting. Although I don't think I'll be able to get all of the entire game done in one sitting. I may try that though. So that way I have the entire Let's Play all recorded and ready to go. More prepared for when things come up. Which they have been coming up as of late. So, yay, perfect score. Do I care? Not really. Score doesn't really matter that much as long as you win first place overall. And that's what matters most in these trophy races. But with that, it's time for us to take on the challenge level of Snowflake Mountain, which is Icicle Pyramid, once again. Why didn't I take on this earlier? Because I like doing things differently. I like choosing to do things differently. Think differently! Am I repeating myself again? Dang it. I think I hit my own mind. Ugh, dang it. I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but you can get yourself stuck in a very, very bad position. And if you hit an angle the wrong way... Come on! Seriously? Okay, I have no words whatsoever for that whatsoever. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm not gonna cut. That was absolute humiliation if I ever saw one. I mean, seriously, that was just humiliating. I can't believe I died that freaking quickly. What am I playing? Call of Duty Ghosts? Or Black Ops 3, where everything kills you in 2 bullets, but you have to waste an entire magazine just to drop someone? But on their screen, it's like, nope, nothing happened. And they're emptying half a magazine on their screen, too. Lag. It's a bitch. I think this was the first time I said that word in this entire Let's Play. And it had to be something involving Call of Duty. Of all things. Of course. I must really be running out of topics now. If I'm resorting to that. Oh, nice. Dang it! Turn around, dang it. That was a fail. Figured I could possibly target someone. One thing I will say is that the challenge levels only gotten slightly harder. They're not that much harder if you truly think about it. And also, that was a freaking sweet mine. I can't believe that it hit me. Also, I'm surprised that Pipsy is still sitting in the freaking top spot. Screw you! Screw you, Pipsy. Ugh, damn. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Games like this don't normally last as long as they do. I will say this. This is mostly my fault anyway, due to the fact that I'm driving so horribly. Well, then again, TT is not really suited for courses like this, where it's a battle for survival, with the exception of Darkwater Beach. Darkwater Beach is the only exception in which TT would not be so well suited. So playing as another character, I wouldn't say is ill-advisable, but still, it's a pretty good idea. I mean, you can play whoever you want. You can play as whoever you want, as long as you have that particular character unlocked, and you can still succeed. No problem. Okay, let's not run into our mine like a freaking idiot, and let's actually do something. Bloody hell, not again. I just noticed that the main leader... Shoot! Okay, now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Ah, hello, Diddy. Goodbye, Diddy. Although he's still very much alive. Fire! Bye! So now it's just down to me and freaking Diddy Kong. Figuring out where he is another mystery within itself. Well, I did pass him, but even so, having homing rockets is still awesome. But hey, breakout rockets can work as well. In fact, they have been helping me out quite often. In fact, it makes me happy. Because I'm happy. And I forgot how the rest of the lyrics go, so blah 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 blah. And with that makes TT Amulet piece number 2. So that is freaking sweet. And that also makes me happy. Great! Now let's get the heck out of here and move on to the next challenge by Taj, maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna challenge me. He's gonna be like, come at me, bro. Oh yeah.
I challenge you to a race.
Yeah, thought so. Also, that was just a notification. Probably YouTube comment or something else. Either way, it's time to race against Taj the Elephant Genie one last time. For real. In Adventure 2. So, that's nice. Nice. That's even nicer. So really, Taj's challenges are not any more difficult than they were in Adventure 1. Again, I find this pretty odd that the difficulty doesn't really go up at all. In fact, I don't think it does. It just simply doesn't. The only time the difficulty would go up is if you make too many mistakes and you crash into every wall imaginable. Which is something I'm prone to doing quite often. Which is really, really lame. Okay, what to talk about now? Have you ever had one of those feelings that the current day doesn't feel like the current day, it actually feels like another day?
Hello,
Well,
friend.
that's what I'm feeling right now. Today is supposed to be Saturday, at least when I'm recording this video, but it doesn't feel like a Saturday. In fact, it feels more so like a Sunday. No, actually it feels more like Monday. It's strange, I know, but whatever. Let's head into Windmill Plains. Let's see if we can take on Dragon Forest in its entirety without the need of completing Sherbert Island. Watch, that'll come back and bite me in the butt real hard real soon. Especially in the Silver Coin Challenge, but we'll have to wait and see. I can't remember. I feel like something is coming back to me saying that I completed the boss race in its entirety of Dragon Forest before completing Sherbert Island. Also, that's all part of the master plan. Crashing into the mountain, thinking I'm driving in the opposite direction. What can I say? Muscle memory is a thing. And it's also pretty annoying when it comes to adventure too. But whatever. Back to what I was saying. I've had this strange feeling for ever since a few minutes ago. No other time have I felt like this. It might have been my very first playthrough. I just got stuck on the freaking octopus, especially the second round. I just got stuck on him forever, and I decided to say screw it and fight the dragon. Take on the Dragon Forest. And do the Dragon Forest one. But then again, I did get stuck on Greenwood Village forever, and wasn't able to complete that until my teenage years. Ugh. Sometimes the mind is quite a wondrous thing. In fact, especially in the industry of healthcare, it is a marvelous thing. There are so many things that the brain does of which we humans just simply do not understand. And we just simply can't figure out. Like, what is it that gives us an adrenaline rush during certain situations? What is it within our brains that triggers certain chemicals to be released and make it so, hey, we need extra sensibility here and here in order to successfully do the task at hand, such as smashing several brick blocks or making a super awesome play in a video game, or something else altogether. Who knows? I'm not a doctor. I can't say. I'm not a reindeer who's also a doctor, who's also cute as hell. Whatever. Enough One Piece references. Let's get on with Greenwood Village. There was something else I wanted to mention. What was it? Well, nothing about the glitchy shadows or the glitchy cart. That's for sure. There was something else. Oh, there it goes again. TT! What are you doing? This isn't Super Mario Galaxy. You can't just climb on the walls. And this isn't Sonic Lost World either. Hello? It's Diddy freaking Kong Racing, not Super TT Galaxy. Hello? Well, at least we're not driving upside down and through, and on the walls and stuff. Drop this, because I think I hit someone. Nice! Very rarely does anyone hit my freaking traps. Nice. Nice driving, dude. At this point now, I'm just trying to figure out what the heck it is I should talk about, and I still don't have a freaking clue. Maybe I can figure something out within a little while. Just goes to show what happens when you force yourself to record something when you just aren't feeling it at all. And no, I'm not reeling it, I'm not really stealing it, and I'm not peeling it. I'm not really peeling it either. Don't worry about that. That's for another series altogether.